Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody. Anybody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilly sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Watch him myself. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. I like it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Hey, go. Hey.
Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Eddie Plank.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something. Out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Ichiro Suzuki leading things off and takes a strike. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them. Robinson Cano.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Robinson Cano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ken Griffey Jr. in the box with 2 gone.
0-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Luis Castillo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Coco Crab, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow,
no
good
balls,
luck catching up
2
to
strikes.
that one.
And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there. You've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay in second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Here's the second baseman, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Way high there. And it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
High in the air, out to right. Smith nabs it, 2 down. And And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit.
Yeah.
The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing.
The designated hitter, G-Humpy.
Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And that's outside.
Ball.
And that's ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Junior. And that's the inning. The A's strand 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Jay Buetner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
To the right side, Wilson whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Tino Martinez.
2 outs, base is empty. Tino Martinez, the next to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the rookie right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Ripped to right. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right
That
there.
is
Tell you
it.
what, if he
The
gets
catcher,
under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mickey Cochran. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle,
0-1.
you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Smith pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Al Simmons now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a pop-up. Crawford makes the play. That is the inning. And the A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Mariners DH. Brett Boone. Plank back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. And out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the power hitting catcher. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Foul ball there. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Next to hit, Ichiro Suzuki. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly a second for 1, and that's 2. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
scoring position, no outs. Donaldson now at the plate. And that one way outside. 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Fouled off. He was late. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the count is even.
Ball.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Go swing. Just held it back there. Tejada at second with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
A pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Coco Crab up next for the A's. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And that one fouled off.
No, that's down.
In
Ball.
the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Coco Crab with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career. Who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. First pitch misses.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Outside with a breaking ball. Up the middle, Cano. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And
Now
then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Fox stands in now and watches strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. The A's with a 2-run blast. As the A's are on top, you're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
No.
That clips the corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And up next for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Junior measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now
and there's 2 down.
Left fielder Jay Buechner.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jay Buechner. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
0-1.
A's leading by a run.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base hit left center field, and that extends the inning.
The first baseman, number 21, Alvin Davis.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Alvin Davis. Grounded out his first time up.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Mariners lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
A's,
Sciambi and
the
Chris Singleton
designated
with
hitter,
you. And
Jason
leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jason
Giambi.
Giambi. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score
That's
as well.
the ball.
Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now it's the power speed combo. Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second.
Hit! 0-2.
That one
Ball.
just missing inside. And the count 1-2. Good eye
No,
in that
missed.
spot.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now, Mickey Cochran. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the slider just misses. Giambi, the runner at second with 1 away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Davis snags it, and there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Now batting,
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Al Simmons will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one smoked out to left. And that ends the inning. The A's strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off for
the
the
pitcher's
Mariners,
duel so
on the third
far.
base,
Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Living life on it is my realest phase. Staring at the bag, now they got their hands out. Where were you when I was man down? You switching brands now. I'm gonna be the greatest doing what I'm doing, hands down. I'm adding up like quarterback, but I cannot.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Boom. stands in here, takes ball one low. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Slice to right, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. Now the Mariners catcher.
No, that missed. That's a
ball
ball.
1 there. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's the strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he chases that one with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, it's out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Miguel Tejada. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Did he go?
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. 2-1 now.
No, that missed. 3-1.
Swing and a miss.
Count's full.
Well struck, right field. Out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add on. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Next up for the A's, Josh Donaldson. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen.
1-1.
Jamie Moyer appears to be getting loose. Pinheiro warming up as well. That's down and in.
Ball.
out there to center. Junior grabs it on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work with the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Coco Crab. That's outside.
1-0.
And that is ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And
second baseman. Now
here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joel Pinheiro.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Wilson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Out of the left center for a line drive base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all
the first baseman, number 3.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap.
That missed. That's a ball.
Fox, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Wilson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fox went deep in his most recent game. And another ball. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
2.
And that is strike 2.
2 and 2.
And that's too high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jason Giambi in the on-deck circle for the A's. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, 1 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That catches the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just
that
misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1 and 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ichiro Suzuki. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
And now for Seattle, Robinson Cano. 2 in this one. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like he got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now, here is Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's in there. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
With the go-ahead run at the plate. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And now, Jay Buechner. And that drops in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not.
To second, pulls him off the bag. He beats the throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. So bases loaded with one away. Davis digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And that's outside. Suzuki at third. Cano over at second. Buechner at first. One gone. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, bases full.
We got a full count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Tino Martinez. Base hit, 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Eddie Plank won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
the new pitcher in the game, Huey
number
Street.
17. Huey Street.
And the batter now, Brett Boone. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him swinging. They get 2 and draw even again. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now here is Reggie Jackson. Pinheiro back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Double-barrel action in the bullpen. Arthur Rhodes, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Spire getting cranked up as well. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Mickey
now batting,
up next for the A's.
Mickey
Cochran swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. To short, could be two. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Now
that was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next up for the A's, Al Simmons. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it is 2-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Tejada would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Liner, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Donaldson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 76. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, center field. Lasko gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ichiro Suzuki up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And up next for Seattle, Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
You're ball
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike in the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up, 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Arthur Rhodes.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Josh Donaldson. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gillies, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Simply said, this guy's flailing in
Now
the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
0-1.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. And that's
the ball.
The inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jacob.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch,
1-1.
not close, up high. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. Wilson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
The
pitch.
first baseman, number 3.
Earned that one.
Runner first with 2 away. Now a chance for Jimmy Fox. He's been a great free agent side. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. That's the inning. The A's strand 1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's inside. And now 2-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a ball. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Jay Buettner. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Huey Street is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
And the batter now, Alvin Davis. That one in triple digits. Swing and a ball popped up. Tejada sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting the third baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now for Seattle, Tino Martinez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. In to score from first. In there. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Designated hitter, Brett Boom.
One down, runner at third. Boom. The next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one almost got him. Martinez takes his lead at third with one away. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. Look out!
You hit him.
And it hit him. His teammates are not happy. They're
The
barking
batter,
from the
number
third base
76.
dugout after seeing that pitch. And now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked. But with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way.
Two on, one out. Here's the catcher. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or
on the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at two.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
In the air, out towards right center. He's got it, and there are two outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ichiro Suzuki up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with three already across, and we're in the top of the eighth. Foul ball still 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get three and jump ahead late. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the A's 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Gabe Spire. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi.
Number 55, Gabe Spire.
Oh, that's low.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Number 20, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Out to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering way off the plate. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball grew
Now
right down the
batting,
middle.
the
Usually a
catcher,
lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard
Cochran.
grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the catcher, Mickey Cochran. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Robinson Cano. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and that eats him up. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Julio Rodriguez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Junior, the runner at second with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the dirt, 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Davis now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the top of the 9th. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run across, coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5. 1 out. Runner at second. Martinez now at the plate. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Davis around third. He will score. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mason Miller won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner. So a lefty out of the pen, Barry Zito.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for him.
Hammered, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 76 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Throw into third. And he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike up high. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Mariners 10 and the A's 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Now Gregory Santos.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so you should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Simmons avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter number 4, shortstop Miguel Tejada.
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
The Athletics down to their last out. Now the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
Final score here today, 10-3 for Chris Singleton.
Que te espera, analiza por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Soy una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me torn up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, you're staring at the end.